Well, good morning once again.
Morning.
I would like to start from the beginning so that
Go ahead. The very beginning, yes.
um, first what I would like to study is the target audience segmentation and the strategy that I have done yesterday. The first segment of techie savvy individuals. Why I have mentioned this segment, first of all, is those who knows what is tech and those who are already in information technology. Some they have the idea of how they scale their skills, how they got their own skills, how they practice, but they don't know how to have their own certifications, or they don't have certifications. If they know how to get it, or they don't know how to get their own certifications, they don't have it. So what we will use this opportunity to get them is they will scale their own certificates everywhere when they go. They have the ability to show that certificate, and they have the idea and the skills attached. Usually, these tech professionals are in between 16 to 35 years. Those who are graduates also, and those who are already used to and platforms. And usually, this course is self-test, online or online learning. And when you have an idea of self-test, so many times you will see the courses attached to that. They have their own labs attached to that course. And that course, when you are taking it, they will direct you or show you the steps you are following to get that skills. What we can use, and they give the example, like programming. I know some of my friends that they are into programming, but they don't have their own certification that can take them in, like data analysis, UI, UX, uh, and cybersecurity. More especially for now that the tech course they are into cybersecurity, because as we mentioned yesterday, that our own target for now we are to start with cybersecurity. And now also and global, we are facing the challenge of cybersecurity issues. So I think we can make effort to make this one. The strategy you can follow. You know, the people who are tech service, usually they know how to handle LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and so on. So when we use this strategy, we can call their attention, we can attend them, we can advert them, we can call them so that we can get what we want. We can host webinars, coding challenges, collaborative with influencers and communities, offer certification-based micro courses that we have done via that webinars. Launch a skill to job challenge with rewards. Also, we can do this one. Segment B, non-techie learners. Adults of 25 to 45 years. So many people for this time, like trade people, civil servants, small business owners, and homemakers, they are not eligible, or they are not in digital world now. So we can use this opportunity using our platforms to call them, maybe via WhatsApp, via Facebook, via like this. So we can use this opportunity so that we can advert them all their attention so that they can have what we want. We can offer them certifications, collaborate with influencers and communities like this. Since we know they are limited in digital literacy, so via this our own platforms, we can offer them a simple procedure that they can follow to attend it. Our own goals teach digital skills, customer service, like this, business management, how they can manage their own business, how they can attend customers based on customer services. They can also learn digital skills as maybe like how to handle smartphones, how to handle their maybe their laptops if they have it, or how to use platforms or online social medias. So this can help them via these platforms so that they can improve their own businesses. Also, the channels we can use WhatsApp groups, as I said it before, Facebook, radio jingles, local print flyers like this. We can use community orientation sessions like churches, mosques, and market. Maybe via our own field officers by giving them a local flyers so that they can call their attention, explain to them so that they can attend it. We can use mobile as interpret, e.g. login loaded. We can use offer basic level training for free installment plans. Also, as segment C for low learners, urban and rural. This is main issue where people are getting it very
Are you
difficult.
there?
Yes, as I said, this is the area where people get more difficult to get it. For low learners, they know or they want it, but they don't have the good ability to get that certifications where they can take them into digital area or they can get them into digital literacy. We can use our own descriptions, youth and adults in low-income neighborhoods or rural areas. Especially if I can remember in this so many areas we are having like uh, in Jigawa like this, some areas that they don't know where they can get their own certification or their own digital know-how, maybe not afford data, small devices or tuition fees. Also, seek affordable learning options to improve income. So our own goals offer accessible skills training for economic empowerment. There are our own courses, e.g., maybe how to be into tailoring services, via digital learning, digital marketing, how they can advert their own product via internet or via social media platforms. Also like POS business management via all their own platforms. Also how to know how to make their own cultivations or rearing or farming into the system. The strategy we can use channels, NGOs, community leaders, schools, town criers. Since maybe they cannot get any options, so we can use the town criers. We can use pre-learning hubs in rural area. We can also offer short courses via WhatsApp. We can also sponsor scholarship or referrals programs. Segment D, immigrants and displaced persons. We have refugees, returnees, or immigrants in transitions. They lack documentation or access to formal education, need job skills and language training. Our own goals provide them with digital inclusion, basic literacy, vocational training, and certification. Outreach strategy directly the refugee centers. The channels we can use, community radios, UNHCR, Red Cross, and other NGOs that can help. The tactics we can use, the strategy, co-create customers training with NGOs, can offer training in multiple local international language, like any area we can use, we can select those who have the ability to call the attentions of that refugees so that we can pass our information using their own local language. We can use visuals and voice-based lessons for learners with limited literacy. So also this way, it is a good strategy that we can use or follow to make our own session very understandable. Can I pause? Hello, 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 ma.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, go ahead.
can I continue?
Yes.
So for the taking individuals, their own segment, the course title, duration, format, and certifications and description. This table truly explain how we can follow everything in summary. And also for the V, non-techie learners also, we can focus on life skills, digital literacy, more especially this one, small businesses skills, basic communication, and also this one, especially digital basic communication. And also for the C, low learners, we can focus on self-employment, practical income, generating skills, basic education. So this also table, it shows exact or the actual or the summary what we can follow to make our own session going. The course title, the duration, format, certification, and description. And also immigrant and displaced person, we can focus language, settlement readiness, digital skills, job application skills also. The courses we can take as also as it is important basic English for migrants, digital skills for refugees, how to apply for jobs abroad, entrepreneurship for displaced women, mental health and resilience. So this course, I think it may be very important for them. So this is the main area, the main focus for the segments I mentioned before. Digital marketing strategy we can use for tech and non-techy savvy learners. We can use the channel Facebook and Instagram's ads, YouTube Shorts, where somebody can go to YouTube and download the videos. Google Display Ads, this one more important. LinkedIn for professional, and X also Twitter for also professionals. We can use the tactics of value-based ads, showcase our success stories, free webinars, invite certifications, benefit. We can lead magnet, download free course, brochure, or join free 5-day challenge. Also, we can use email, SMS funnels, not just sign-ups into full enrollment using MailChimp or active campaign. B, for grassroots community outreach, follow learners and displays. We can use the channels and flyers at local radio, faith-based community networks like mosques, churches, and also YouTube clubs, women's association, market unions, and the tactics we can also follow, brochure and open day. But this is more into the area of low learners or immigrant. LMS, Learning Management System Ambassadors Program, train our youth, volunteers, and promote support courses registration. We can also use mobile enrollment, use agent to register students via tablet phone in remote areas. Also, we can use referral cards, printed card with simple instruction. Hello.
I'm with you. Go ahead.
And also, you see, the community drive marketing trusted network. We can use our own partners, community gossip, NGOs, skill acquisition centers, that when we have that's outreach teams, refugees centers, also the tactics we can use for branding courses with NGOs partners, also training of trainers, model to decentralized learning delivery, group registration model, one NGO signs up for 200 learning. So this one can work also. Free umbrella acquisition channel, cross segment. So the tactics we can use for this one is monthly free webinars, WhatsApp learning groups. Also, if we can initiate it, affiliate referral links, gamified challenge. For the webinars on careers of freelancing, digital skills, to upspend. In WhatsApp group, you can use free tips and short lessons, convert users to premium content. If you can manage this one, affiliate referral links, students and ambassadors, and credit for each referral. And also for the last one, refer 5 people and unlock a course for free. For the next estimate, segment channels by audience group. So this the table This table that summarizes all channels or the strategy of the channels we can follow for each individual segment. And the two scalar performing tactics. Also, this table to reach for the 100 learners in 2030, we will need to scale what works and pass out our optimized links. So here a guide for evaluating and scaling high performance outreach. These our tables also showcase what we want and also the steps, the channels we can follow to reach it. And outreach, number 2 or 3. Here's a 12-month operational calendar to coordinate activities across digital communities and institutional channels. This is the sample we can use from July 25 to June 26 as a sample for 3 years that we can make. Starting from July 25, and also you can move to number 3, good staffing. This is an instructor. In the staffing structure, you can build a capable and scale team that can manage our marketing support, onboarding, also maybe and also partnership. These are tables that really shows the example or showcase the little summary of how we can follow to attain strategy we can follow, like oversight, KPI tracking, reporting to founders, paid ads, SEO, social content, lead generation, coordinate, post creation, we can update, and quality, and partnership lead, handle NGOs, government, schools, and the sales deals, regional coordination by geozone, supervisors outreach, support local teams, community field officers, local outreach, event field enrollment, and onboarding, and support officers have new learners register and navigate learning management system, growth and data analyst, track confirm performance, learner behaviors, technical support and development, maintain learning management system platforms and integration. Also the V, we support volunteers and interns, to sell reach without inflating budget, implement a volunteer and internship program, especially learning management system ambassadors, campuses and communities, like in schools, WhatsApp groups, moderators who can handle our channels of WhatsApp, regional brand representatives, and content contribution, bloggers, translators, and also then the target 100 plus community-based volunteers by end of 25, C. Staff expansion plan from 25 to 2030. This is the short and summary how we can expand our plan for our staffs 25 to 27, 27 to 28, 28 to 30. Focus, launch, and proof of concept 10 to 15 core staff, 20 volunteers. If it can work, 27 to 28 scale and partnership plus 5 core staff, 50 volunteers, regional managers promoted. Also on 28 to 30 consolidation as inspection plus 5 to 10 staff, maybe 100 volunteers, full departmental structure. Now we can move to the next. In this our resource and budgeting plan, and to allocate financial and human resources to hit each gross target for at least the annual budget breakdown. Marketing and ads for the all category, allocation based on percentage, not 30% marketing and ads, 25% for staffing, salary, and 15% content development, 10% platform and hosting, 10% outreach, logistic, travel, media, 10% contingency and emergency spend. For the sample of budget for year one, item, paid digital hours for some, for the pages or the all groups you have in the Facebook can be paid for 15,000 for YouTube, Google, for staff salary, 4 plus page, 15 to 12 team members, current content creation, 7 5 15 cost, learning management system platforms and hosting, 5,000, scalable software as service, orchestra, outreach and mobilization, 5,000 transport print cost, then contingency reserve, 5,000, take request, field emergency, which can make up to 50 million, which is $35,000 US, 35,000 US. But this one is based on, and it depends on growth, based and fundraising. The C platform, tools and platforms, procure or subscribe, pension, recommended tools, learning management, module thinking, ThinkPic, teachable, CRM and lead tracking, up to payment, processing and pay plot out, email and SMS automation, notes, ad management, recommended tools, Meta Business Suite, Google's ad, analytics and funnels, Google Analytics and Hotjar, collaboration, Trello Nation and Slack, for content creation, Canva Pro, commercial and discrete. For deeper recommendation, deeper resources, sourcing and optimizing and optimization strategy. A. Smart sourcing techniques. So this tab will also showcase the category, the strategy, and example table we can follow. For the B also, revenue stream alignment to cover operational budget. And also this table summarize all the revenue source, the details and launch timeline, and types of fund for the C. Also types of fund, source examples, and how it works, where it works also. Then the budget optimization practice. From number 1 to 4, explain quarterly budget review, campaign efficiency metrics, this versus digital cost benchmarking, and shared service model. Then E, risk mitigation plan for budget and resources. Also, this table showcase what everything we can achieve or summarize. Then number 5, strategic timeline milestone to 100,000 learners. We can train 100,000 learners across Africa, especially Nigeria and low access region through a robust learning management system platform by Q4 to take. We have short-term timeline and we have long-term. For the short term, also this table explain and summarize all what we want from June 25 to December. From 10,000 cumulative learners to 100,000 learners. This explains from 10,000, 25, 50, 70, 85, reach 95 learners, and then to 100 plus also cumulatives. For long term, we can use these steps. We can expand it to 3 additional African countries like Ghana, Kenya, or Niger. Pharmaceutical, regional recognition to 70,000 learners can boost engagement and completion. National digital skills campaign, partners with government also can attend to 90,000 cumulative learners by Q27 celebration plus showcase event for 100,000 learners. Target with strong brand and authority. Custom type by team, tech and platform, post content, marketing and outreach, partnership, and revenue. And also this our table can make possible a summary of what we want. Then the monthly action calendar for the sample of 6 months. And also this our table can really explain how we can attend our task. Key task, focus area, and month. For the month we have from June to November, focus area, team setup, MVP launch, marketing, onboarding, lead expansion, growth check. The key tasks here I have mentioned. Then the numbers is strategy, partnership, plan, 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 strategy Here is the main area we can leverage trust or our networks, infrastructures, also maybe established institutions. We can partnership, we can partner with categories and roles. A partnership category and roles, uh, and also our table for partner type explain the kind of partners we can partner with them, roles and contribution, and also examples. So this contribution also summarize the role can make, yeah, the examples via each table, polytechnics, colleagues, Tibet centers, plan international, and down to indeed employees recruiters, indeed Jobberman, SMEs, large companies. This and also partnership development process. The table we have showcase the development process from 25 to quarter of 2030. These are our sample of partnership ideas we have. MTN, NYC headquarters, Google Nigeria, Plan International, Checkpoint Africa. Strategic, we can play, can sponsor 10,000 free data bonus for low income students up to the last partner for storytelling plus cost spotlight features. Then benefit, massive visibility plus digital access to market credibility and media. And the seven, fund recommendation. A mixed funding model. Uh, for this, recommending funding strategy, you can scale external or internal resources to scale up, to scale in. For the A, we have mixed funding model overview. This is the table that showcases the model we can use. Funding type, purpose, and sustainability level. For the B, key funding source to target. This granting making foundation. Also, this table can explain our source target. The below table is the number two of the offer. Grant marketing foundation, C, SR partners, maybe MTN, Airtime, low type or fee across. And also, why target them? Sarah, CSR in youth and digital education, focus on ICT for development, financial inclusion and digital skill, digital literacy and job readiness, sponsor device. We can also sponsor mobile learning rollout, fund fintech learning models for software and content career. And then C, internal review stream,
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
And then crowdfunding and community giving. And also this our table that really explain the summary of the campaign time, purpose, and tools we can use for the crowdfunding. And investors also number E or the alphabet E. Investor appeal points for impact investors. Scalable model that reach up to 100,000 plus across countries as at low CS. Revenue potential, multiple income streams, B2B, B2C partnership also. High social ROI, inclusion of non-immigration law earners. Digital first tech stacks, modern LMS with analytics and engagement. Then sample monthly budget in 925 pilots. Also, this outer really explain summary of the sample monthly budget from star 4 category, monthly estimate and not. From number 1 star, 4 plus intern, ads and digital media, learning management system hosting and tools, outreach logistics, cost development contingency in total for a year can make up 22,000 USD. Then number 8, student retention strategy. How we can retain students in the challenge and the target solution. Learners drop of activity from body, improve first week engagement, take fatigue and data limitation, performance follow by mobile, lack of motivation, use gamification, mentorship, and community. For our own strategy, you can use no real world value, you can show career or personal of each course. Then be strategy, retention plan. First 7-day activation plan. Number 2, gamification and learning psychology. Number 3, membership and care accountability. Number 4, responsive support system. Number 5, career and personal value. Then C, retention tech stack suggestion. The tool you can use, WhatsApp API, infra learning medicines plugin, Trello or Discord, Google Forms and chatbot, Telegram channel, purpose, personalized notes and live chat, points, badges, and leaderboard, for the organization, blogs and post text, announcement and engagement process, sample retention, sample table of step tactic and KPI. Day 1 to 3, week 5 plus. Tactics, you can use welcome SMS plus WhatsApp group invite, intro video plus bad course, strict encouragement plus one quiz, invite challenge plus mentor checking, share story plus certificate email, KPI 80% activation in 24, 70%, 50%, 40% and then 30% complete internship.